Where's all my millionaires at? Did you do it? Somebody, anybody, anyone? Shorts monetization. Where are my millionaires out? Anyone? Bueller? Fry? Okay. I'm going to share with you. We've been talking about this for a very, very long time. I'm going to share with you and reveal to you on two separate channels that I run, this main channel and my other channel, how much I've made with shorts monetization. We've been talking about this for a very long time. Plus, I'm going to share with you what a creator who gets 400 million short views a month has made. So you want to stick around for this, all that, and a whole lot more. I'm going to take your questions. It's the Creator Economy Livestream Podcast Show. You don't need to be anywhere else, y'all.
What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow. I think I'll chew it.
Welcome, everybody, to the Creator Economy Livestream Podcast Show. This is your one-stop shop for everything you need to monetize in the creator economy. Grow your audience, build impact, build income with your skills, your expertise, your creativity. Come on in. We've got a lot to talk about. I haven't produced a new show in a couple of weeks. I had some things that impeded me being able to go live. So I'm so excited to come at you and really share with you some real valuable data that's going to help you make sense of shorts, help you make sense of shorts monetization, what you need to do as a creator, what you need to do as a business owner, personal brand, thought leader, and a whole lot more. So come on in. It's so great to see you guys. If you're coming in, please make sure you tap that thumbs up and share this out because sharing is caring. Also, get your questions ready. I have been a content creator, a full-time content creator, multiple streams of revenue. I eat, sleep, and breathe the creator economy for decades. So this is your chance to get some valuable information, some valuable answers to questions that you've been burning to ask and get answers to. Replay viewers, podcast listeners, you want to stick around because guess what? You're probably going to get answers to questions you never even knew you had. So I'm very, very excited. Look at Jonathan's in the house. Sherry is here. Good to see you. Welcome. Come on in. Now, before we get cooking, I'm going to share with you screenshots. I'm going to share with you the analytics. I'm going to share with you everything. And I'm also going to give you my take, a creator economy expert, my take on where I believe this is going, what I think we should do, how we should adapt, and a whole lot more. So get ready, strap yourself in, get some popcorn, get a nice drink. Okay. Cheers to you. I got my magical elixir here. My son actually has a pretty bad fever, cold. It's not COVID. We tested him. And so I'm taking my magic vitamin elixir here so I can avoid getting sick, but who knows? I'll probably get sick. Dads, moms, you can relate to me. So I want to start with some really important breaking news, like breaking news. So check this out. Let's get into it. A new segment that I want to do here on the Creator Economy Livestream Podcast called Creator Economy Weekend Update. Okay, so we got some huge news. The first item, most of you guys already probably know this because you are an amazing Nez Nation audience and you know everything and you're always staying abreast of what's latest and what's new because you subscribe to the Insider here. The CEO of YouTube, Susan, I'm not even going to pronounce her last name because I feel like I butcher it. I'm just going to say Susan W., has announced she is leaving YouTube. This is really, really big news for several reasons. And I'd love to hear from you guys too. Let me know in the comments what you think of this and how you think this is going to shape the direction of YouTube moving forward. She's going to be replaced by longtime YouTube executive Neil Mohan, who was the chief product officer, and dare I say, the chief shorts evangelist over the last 2 years. Unofficially, the chief shorts evangelist. He's been talking about shorts. He's been pushing shorts since its inception. But she actually released her resignation letter on LinkedIn and different news outlets, stating that she's going to be running personal projects now. She's going to step down. She was there when Google first started. She was, I believe, their first VP of marketing. She was employee number 16 in the company. She actually rented her garage to Sergey and Larry Page, the founders of Google. And if you don't know this, Google owns YouTube. She is the capitalizing source, really the catalyst to the creator economy. She was responsible for creating and having a lot to do with how it unfolded. The creator of the YPP program, the YouTube Partner Program, which enabled creators, excuse me, like you and me. My breakfast is saying hello. I apologize. Which enabled creators like you and me to earn some revenue on YouTube with our content directly through the platform. So she cited that she's going to be doing things, more on a personal level. She's stepping down. I don't blame her. If you got billions of dollars in the bank, why not? Why deal with the stress? And so Neil Moynihan is going to take over. And I'd love to hear from you. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments. Hey, George Fisher on LinkedIn. It's fantastic to see you. Come on in. Make sure you tap that thumbs up and make sure you share this out, because sharing is caring. It's so good to see you. So let me know what you think of that news. What I think, well, I'll tell you what my take really quickly. My take really quickly is that I've been saying it for a long time, Nez Nation. I've been saying it for a very long time, and that is this, that shorts are taking over. Short form video is taking over the creator economy. That if you're a creator, a blue collar creator, okay, there's the next level, multiple 6-figure, 7-figure creators, Mr. Beast, Emmett Chamberlain, people like that, that we those are just they're on another level. I'm not saying we can't get there, but I kind of pride myself on being a blue collar content creator, kind of middle class, if you will. And I'm very, very happy with that. And so I've been saying this for a long time, that if you're not implementing shorts, if you're not creating short form video, that this is going to be the primary focus of every platform out there. It's going to be the primary consumption of almost every consumer, viewer, or audience member out there. This is the time. This is the time that you need to understand the power of short form video, which is why I've been talking about this for a long time. So with the arrival of the new CEO, the new helm, the new head of YouTube, Mr. Neil Mohan, former chief product officer, it's going to be even more of the forefront of YouTube's mission, because this guy's been talking about shorts for years. Ever since its inception, he has been out there day in and day out. He's a product guy. Okay, so he's really been pushing shorts. And now that he's at the helm, what do you think he's going to do? You think he's going to go backwards? Of course not, because this is his baby. This is his way of creating his stamp as one of the top CEOs of one of the biggest companies in the world, YouTube, Google. So it's really, really big news. It's going to be interesting to see how this shapes out. CK Cronies in the house. How you doing, Construction Cronies? It's so good to see you. Please tap that thumbs up and share this out. Tag me on Twitter. I respond to everybody. Please tag me on Twitter. Tag me. Put it on your community tab. Share it on LinkedIn, Facebook. Share it everywhere. I would really, really appreciate it. Okay, next up on our news item, Facebook and Meta have actually, Instagram really first has launched Channels Broadcast Chat feature, which is essentially a way for creators to message their audiences like on a broadcast level, not in just a DM level. So let me know if you've heard of this new thing that Instagram has introduced called Instagram Channels, and I'm assuming it's going to go everywhere. Zuckerberg now says he's going to use broadcast channels solely to communicate new updates that are happening with Meta. So essentially, if you subscribe or follow to a creator, this is pretty brand new, so it might change. But as of this recording, essentially what it is you'll be added to this direct chat list, and you can read and react to messages, though you can't post yourself to the chat feed. So it's essentially like you're getting a direct DM, up-to-date, supposedly news and information from your favorite creators. I think I just enabled this on my channel, but I don't know how crazy I am about this because I already get enough DMs that I don't read. Do I really, really need this one? Doug Lehman, in layman's terms. Anthony Locke, my man AL is in the house. Good to see you, Doug. Fantastic to see you in layman's terms. Mr. AL is in the house. Good to see you. Thank you, CK. It's great to see you. Thank you so much. Replay viewers, let me know. I respond to all the comments personally. Podcast listeners, I respond to all the comments personally. So please let me know what your thoughts are on Instagram channels. Susan, the former CEO of, well, actually, she's still the current CEO. She's probably transitioning, but she just announced she's leaving YouTube. And here's some more news. Some more news before we get into the shorts monetization is TikTok. Now, we're talking about shorts monetization. This is pretty much the biggest news in the creator economy in the last 8-9 months is shorts monetization, shorts revenue share. I'm going to share with you screenshots, details of how much I've made, and then how much creators who are getting hundreds of millions of views a month have made. And then we're going to make sense of it and discuss where we go forward. I'm going to take your questions too. But TikTok has just announced that they're introducing new ways to make money on the app. They are essentially going to be disbanding the old fund methodology and revitalizing it so that creators can earn more. Guys, this is what I've been telling you. This is what I've been talking about. This is just the beginning. I shared with you my dashboard on Facebook Reels, ads on Reels. I shared with you my dashboard on all the views I was getting in the bonus programs. I've shared with you, I've been telling you that short form video is taking over the world. I've been telling you that this is going to monopolize your feeds. Well, now TikTok is jumping into the foray. This is only good for us because competition breeds innovation. TikTok is now announcing, and especially they want to include 10-minute or longer. They're trying to encourage creators to create longer video. You want to talk about competing with YouTube, longer videos on TikTok, and they're introducing a revitalized structure to their creator fund. It's only a matter of time before ads start showing up in between or in the middle of your Reels, your TikToks, your Shorts. It's only a matter of time. I got a lot of backlash on this on Twitter, which is okay. It's part of the whole deal. I said that Shorts is going to dominate YouTube, that long-form creators are in a world of hurt. I don't think long-form content is going anywhere, but what they're not telling you is that Shorts is going to be what we're paying attention to. And Shorts is going to get most of the algorithmic push and most of the organic reach. They're not saying that. This is my opinion. And they're probably going to extend from 60 seconds. They'll start to 90 seconds. Then from 90 seconds, they may go to 2 minutes. And they're going to start introducing more ways for us to make money with vertical video. Now, somebody on Twitter said, well, I can just post a vertical video and get long form ad revenue. Yeah, you can, but that's not the same thing as the Shorts algorithm, the Shorts feed, okay, which is just absolutely rife with opportunity to reach more people and go viral more readily and more fast. Yes, of course you can post a vertical video on YouTube and get long form ad revenue. Of course you can, but I've tried it. I've tried it a bunch of times and I got squadoosh because if you're uploading a video that's not on the Shorts feed and it's vertical, the push, the reach, the organic reach especially is pretty much not even there. I would love to be proven wrong. So let me know in the comments if you have experienced posting vertical video without using the Shorts feature or the Shorts feed and you've seen success. I would love to hear from you. Gracie is in the house. Good to see you. Thank you so much, Gracie. So awesome. Tony says, I almost gave up on YouTube this week, but here I am. I can relate to that, AL, and stick around because I want to talk about that. Thank you so much. Look at this. Gracie, who is an amazing, I want to give a big shout out. Everybody should follow Gracie Ruth Melendez on LinkedIn. She's an amazing LinkedIn consultant and coach. She says, I've been following Professor Nez's advice. I was surprised to see my shorts have views and counting. Now I'm even more motivated to create more content. It's fantastic to see you. Please share this out. Please tap that thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Iman is in the house. Good to see you. Jonathan says, some old videos I posted years before native short uploads. A lot of that. Very cool. Very cool. Cohen Duets, good to see you. Cohen Duet says, I have a video with 6.4 or 64 million views. It's not a short, but it's vertical. How's it doing? Is it doing well AdSense wise? Is it doing well reach wise? I would love to hear from you. Thank you, Cohen Duets. Cohen Duets. I apologize. I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, please correct me. So TikTok is coming up with their own revitalized structure. I'm telling you right now, as your creator economy expert, that they're going to introduce ads. There's already ads on Facebook. My ads on Reels on one of our brands is about $250 a month, which I would have posted anyway without making that kind of revenue. Stick around because I'm going to show you screenshots of how much money I made on the title of this show, how much I made with Shorts monetization. I'm going to share you screenshots and also a screenshot from a creator who's got 400 million views a month on Shorts. I'm going to show you how much he made as well. So stick around. But big news on TikTok. And then lastly, I want to get into the good stuff. Actually, two things. Two things I want to share. And if you have questions, save them for the end, please. I will answer all your questions. You will get the best answers to all your questions regarding the creator economy. Please, please hang out and stick around. Replay viewers, you especially. YouTube has introduced a better way to get brand sponsorships and brand deals. How many of you have heard of Brand Connect? Well, Facebook has had this for a while. TikTok has this now. Instagram has this now. It's essentially a marketplace within the app where you can connect with brands and work out a partnership. Guess what? Now, YouTube has introduced a new feature to Brand Connect where you can now basically, it's a self-service. Whereas before you had to kind of have the brands sort of reach out to you. Now it's just like the creator marketplace where you can actually do it yourself. And if you want to know if you have this yet, just go into YouTube Analytics, click on Earn, and it should be one of the tabs there. If it's not there, don't fret. It should be rolling out. Anything that rolls out in beta, it takes a long time for it to reach everybody. But this is really, really interesting. Sherry says, this week I just started doing shorts and I have 4-second short that got 1.3 thousand in less than 4 hours. You better believe it, y'all. Sherry, thank you so much. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. By the way, don't forget, if this kind of information is valuable to you, your business, your content business, your YouTube channel, your growth, your monetization, you need to become an insider. Go to professornez.com/insider. There's a link in the pinned comment and in the description. Make sure you become an insider so you never miss out on all the latest breaking updates, news, so you can monetize and sustain yourself as a content creator, business owner, and personal brand. This is the only place you need to be. It's the #1 creator economy newsletter on planet Earth. So make sure you become an insider. So this is really, really interesting with Brand Connect. You actually now can implement it as a self-service feature where you yourself can go in there and reach out to brands and connect with them. I'm assuming this is only just going to evolve and get better and better. The creator economy is phenomenal. Yes, Gracie says, I am an insider. Thank you so much, Gracie. I really appreciate it. It's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Imad says, I'm taking up your advice given your last video and cutting up longer client videos into shorts for getting more eyeballs. Beautiful. I'm so proud of you, Imad. It's going to pay massive dividends. Thank you so much, Imad. So Brand Connect is really, really interesting. I mean, YouTube has multiple ways that you can monetize in the creator economy. Never mind the fact that this is a free distribution center for businesses and content creators to reach the world. I have comments. I've got people who've hired me from Tunisia, from Singapore, from New Zealand, from Antarctica. I mean, it's insane that this is free. I would pay to have my channel, a monthly subscription, a monthly fee. I would pay to be on YouTube, but it's free. It's insane. I mean, it's absolutely insane. Lastly, so that's huge news, and it's just going to get better. It's just going to get more opportunistic for you and I. I think this is news that nobody really understands the power and impact of, and you're only getting this here first. How many of you remember 2016? Let me know in the comments. How many of you remember Snapchat? Let me know in the comments. Well, guess what Snapchat just announced? Which, by the way, a little background and context. Snapchat is the very first platform that really introduced stories, that introduced kind of the vertical video revolution. Started with Snapchat. Making videos with your phone wasn't anything brand new, but the way that Snapchat created an entire platform based on short form video, specifically using your phone, really they're the pioneers. Well, guys, guess this out. Guess this out. Sometimes my brain goes faster than my mouth. Hard to believe. Check this out. Snapchat just announced that they have passed 750 million active users on the platform. 750 million active users on the platform. That's insane. I mean, that's really insane.
Bruh.
Here's my kind of take on that. Number one, we have enough platforms to post on, right? I mean, it's insane. There's so many platforms. I do believe we need to be multi-format, omni-channel creators in this day and age. Do you have to post on Snapchat? Of course not. Do you have to post on any of these apps all the time? Of course not. But why wouldn't you? My question is, why wouldn't you? More people who look like me with gray hair are on TikTok now. Do you guys remember what happened to Facebook? Facebook is pretty much primarily 40 and up now. I mean, Gen Z and younger, they don't even really have a presence on Facebook anymore. If they do, it's less than 10% what it used to be, right? Then everybody went to Instagram. Instagram got old. Then everybody went to TikTok. Guess what? Now TikTok, more and more gray hairs are on TikTok. Snapchat has always kind of been this sort of secret underground, cool, hip app, even when there were people like me, old as I, on that app. It's almost, I feel like, and I kind of sensed this months ago. Remember, I eat, sleep, and breathe the creator economy every single day. I feel like Snapchat is, I said this in a tweet. You can go check my Twitter account. By the way, follow me on Twitter at Professor Nez. I said this months ago that I think Snapchat's going to make a huge comeback. This announcement, 750 million active users, that's a lot of eyeballs and earballs, y'all. You and I, we are in the eyeball and earball business. If we want to grow, if we want to monetize, it starts with audience. So how do you get an audience? You have to encapsulate attention. And so this is huge. This is a huge deal. I'm sensing a major shift, especially Gen Z and younger, over to Snapchat from TikTok. Not that TikTok is going anywhere, but TikTok's getting older. This could be a huge opportunity, depending on who your target audience is. So let me know in the comments what you think about that huge announcement from Snapchat. Okay, who's ready to start looking at some screenshots of how much I made on shorts monetization on both my major channels? I run multiple channels, but two of the main channels that are monetized. Who's ready? Let me know in the comments right now.
Liftoff will start in T-minus 10 seconds.
Let me know in the comments.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
We have ignition.
Okay. So what you see right now, on the screen. This is my analytics tab for this main channel right here. You can see this is just for February. Ever since Shorts monetization started, this is just for February. So this main channel, the Professor Nez Creator Economy channel, I've got 1,100 views, about 1,100 views. Okay. My RPM is not even an entire penny. It's a tenth, 6/10. I don't know. Who's the math person here? Let me know in the comments. I don't know anything about math. I gave up on math years ago. 6/10 of a penny is you can see that the bottom right corner is my RPM. If you don't know what RPM means, RPM is revenue for every 1,000 views. And it could be varying for everybody depending on what your CPM is. Just to give you some context, a long form video, at least my long form videos, my CPM is usually around $14 to $15 with an RPM that's typically about half that after YouTube takes their cut, $8 to $9, $7 to $8, let's say. So I made a rip-roaring 7 cents in February with Shorts monetization. Can I go retire now?
Bruh.
It's over. I can retire now, right? Hey, Village Boy, good to see you. I'm new to YouTube. I have only 93. 93 is great. Don't discount that. 93 subscribers, good for you, man. That's a great start. It's not about subscribers anyway. So I made 7 cents in February. Okay. Now I'm going to share with you, Jonathan. Thank you, Jonathan. Jonathan says it's private island time. I'm going to share with you what my gaming channel with my wife, my slot niche channel with my wife, which is getting about 200 to 150,000 views a month just from Shorts. And I think most creators who were really hyped up about Shorts might be in that range. Okay. I would love to see Mr. Beast's screenshot. I tried to tweet him and say, yo, share me a screenshot of what you made in February, but he didn't get back to me. I'm sure he will. Yes, Gracie. Gracie says 7 cents. You can go on vacation. Yes, AL, you love that? I know you love that, AL. Ahmad says, I'm ready 2 cents in it. You have 2 cents, Ahmad, is that right? Good for you. So I haven't posted a ton of Shorts on this channel. I have posted a few, but not as many as I have on my other channel. So let me show you. This is a screenshot of my wife and I's gaming channel. Check this out. Again, this is just for February. So we have 154,000 views. I literally just took this screenshot today. 154,000 views as of this recording in February. There's about 10 days left in February. Okay. And you can see my RPM is 7/10 of a penny. And I've made $11.42. A whopping $11.42 with my Shorts this February 2023 so far. This one probably disappointed me the most. There was a real big anticipation to see how this channel specifically was going to perform, because we've been getting hundreds of thousands of views a month on our Shorts. And so, when I started to see the performance of my Shorts in monetization, when I started to see this, and as I was getting ready to create this, I've been working on this show and titling it, thumbnail and everything for a long time, a couple of weeks now. My initial thought was, I'm going to title this video, "Can anybody other than Mr. Beast make any money with Shorts?" Why do I say that? Because Beast is getting millions upon hundreds of millions of views, a month. I don't know if he's doing that with shorts. I know he's doing that with long form. But $11.42 on 154,000 views is not only peanuts, it's the crumbs of the crumbs of the crumbs of those peanuts. Gracie says now you can order a large coffee. That's right. We're in the money. We're in the money. Okay, I'll stop. Sorry, I apologize. I think I was most disappointed by that. And feel free to let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on this? So by the end of the month, I'll probably make somewhere around, I don't know, maybe a couple dollars more than that. So maybe $12 or $13 total. Those are a lot of views. Those are a lot of views. Now, I'm not going to go into the dynamics of short rev share. I do, if just a couple of basics. It's not the 55-45 creator. It's actually the opposite. Creators get 45% of another pool, another cut, okay, that first goes to music licensees. There's a whole lot of people. By the time it gets to you, I mean, you're like the creators are the bottom of the trough, because first it's got to go to YouTube. It's got to go to music creators. It goes to a bunch of creators. They're trying to not create a fund-like atmosphere for the sheer reason that they don't want, shorts viewers' experience to be riddled with ads when they're trying to watch a 30-second, 60-cent short. So they're pooling it to where every 4 or 5 shorts, then an ad is placed in that session, and then it gets thrown in this huge bucket. And like vultures, we all got to stick our hand in there and try to get the scraps. Can you tell I'm bitter? No, I'm kidding. I'm not bitter. But I think it's really interesting. And I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think of what I just showed you? Now, you want to see something really, really wild? Check this out. Who's ready to check out what a channel that gets over 400 million views a month? Give me a guess right now in the comments. Somebody guess. How much do you think a creator makes? And actually, this screenshot is from the past 7 days. What do you think the RPM is on a creator who gets 100 million views in the last 16 days just through their YouTube shorts? Give me a guess. How much do you think they made? How much do you thank you, Ahmad. How much do you think they made with over 100 million views on shorts? What do you think their RPM is, and how much do you think they made total? Let me know in the comments right now. I would love to hear from you. Let me know. I love this. $1 billion. Village Boy says $2,000. I love it. That's actually not that bad. That's actually not that bad. Who else? That's a good guess. Okay. Ahmad says $100 or $1,000. Okay, here we go. This, just to give you some context. Mr. Beast's manager, Reed, shared this recently from a creator who gets over 400 million views a month on shorts. And this is his RPM data from the past 7 days in February. He just posted this a couple of days ago, so check this out. So the RPM for this shorts creator is between 0.2 of a penny to 0.4 of a penny. We're talking not even a full penny. Not even a full penny. In the last 7 days, their RPM was 0.2 of a penny. They got over 116 million views with an estimated revenue of $2,000. $2,394.85. Let me repeat that. Over 116 million views in the last 7 days with a 0.2 of a penny RPM. That's revenue for every 1,000 views. Not even a full penny, y'all. And in the last 7 days, they made $2,394.85. So they're going to make potentially $10,000 a month, right? Or close to $10,000, right? If they're making almost 5 bi-weekly, so if my math is correct, that could be a five-figure month on shorts alone. Now, what does all this mean? Okay, what is it? Nez, why are you, you've been hyping up shorts. You've been talking about short form video. You've been saying that it's the ultimate, explosion, the large, buzziest, newsworthiest, trendingest news to hit the creator economy in years. Why are you sharing this with us? This is very, very disheartening. By the way, if you don't find it disheartening, let me know in the comments, because we have a very educated audience here on Nez Nation. But Nez, why are you're telling us that shorts are going to monopolize our feeds? You're telling us that we're going to have, sorry about that. You're telling us that if we don't start creating shorts, us long form content creators are doomed. You've been saying that this is something we need to pay attention to, but you're sharing data that is completely deflating us. This is a real lesson that I want everybody to pay attention to. Why I'm sharing this is, number one, I believe in transparency, and I've always been transparent with y'all, and I always want to inspire y'all. I love this, Sherry. Sherry says, I think it's amazing. I'm all in. And I think I know why, Sherry. I love it, because you're going to agree with this. 116 million views is like Super Bowl level. You're reaching people that you never would have reached otherwise. The potential to reach the right people. I've been telling you this for years, for decades. Ever since I've had oxygen in my lungs, I've been telling you that it's not about direct monetization. That the only leverage us content creators, business owners, personal brands, etc., which really those are all synonymous, the only leverage that we have is our audience. You can't have a business. You can't have a monetization channel without an audience, without customers, right? And so the only way that you're going to get brand deals is if you have a very strong, thriving audience. The only way that you're going to get views, the only way you're going to be able to sell digital products, sell memberships, sell physical products, e-commerce, sell consulting packages, coaching, digital products, etc., is if you have a thriving audience. The only way you're going to get views is if you have a thriving audience. There's never been a more opportune time to grow a thriving audience than right now with short form video on every platform: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and especially YouTube. If you really take the creator economy seriously, if you really take your content, your channel, your purpose, your values, the mission that you hope to accomplish through creating content, if your only mission is to make money, I'm here to tell you guys, people are going to smell that a million miles away, and you're not going to create a thriving audience. You're not going to create a thriving community. You're just not. You may have some short-term gains, but long-term, it's a losing proposition. But if your mission is to really create impact, to serve, to help, to provide value, the money will come. And you want to talk about a essentially free, this is free, a free way for businesses, content creators, thought leaders, personal brands to reach people. This is it. Short form video is it. And if you actually care, and if you actually solve problems, and if you actually serve and provide value, you will win the long game. It is a long game. Direct monetization is beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not able to sustain myself, my family, my business, my multiple businesses through direct monetization. I'm able to sustain myself. I'm able to grow. I'm able to thrive. I'm able to support, okay, myself and my family through indirect monetization. What my content is able to provide, what my content is able to produce. And it's more than just awareness, although awareness is the first rung on the ladder. I mean, before you can sell something, before you can make money doing anything, people need to know who you are and why they should care. That's the first rung, right? What I've never seen a vehicle like short form video in all my years of being online in the online ecosystem. It's like somebody's offering you a Ferrari. You have an 89 Honda Civic with a bad transmission, and somebody comes along and says, "Here's a McLaren. Take it for a spin. See how fast it can go." And you're like, "Nah, I'm not making any, I'm not making any money on that." Maybe not right now, but you will in the future. And by the way, guess what? The fact that TikTok, the fact that Instagram, the fact that Facebook, the fact that all these other companies are coming up with their own version of shorts monetization, their own version of short form video monetization, it's just going to bode well for us because these companies and platforms going at it, we talked about the short form video wars. We're in the midst. We are in the heart of the short form video war. And there is no victor besides us. There is no victor besides us. We are winning. So let them have at it, because the more they go at it, the more opportunities for us as creators. But don't think short-sighted. Don't think short-term. Don't think myopically. Think big. Think visionary. Think long-term. You want to survive and thrive with your content business? You want to really create a long-term sustaining revenue stream and income stream? You got to look at the magical, large macro picture of this, because there's a big picture. Let me know if that makes sense. Give me a hashtag yeah in the comments right now. This is really interesting stuff. Never mind the fact that the barrier to entry for short form video, not having, to set up the production style that long form video usually kind of demands. Snackable content on the go and the convenience of creating short form video is just phenomenal. Never mind that, but the monetization will come. And here's another thing too. Let me just give you some more good news. People watch those shorts, your audience, you reach new audiences with those shorts, and you really do a good job of creating engagement and creating value. Guess what? They're going to want to know more. They're going to want to learn more about you. They're going to want to go check out your long form videos. So you see the process. You see how it works. You don't go in for the kill on the first date. Build, nurture, and create a environment for a long-term relationship. Long-term relationships don't start, with going in for the kill on the first date. They just don't. So if you understand this and you really grasp what I'm trying to tell you guys today, you're going to win. You're going to win with short form video. You're going to win in your content business. It's just going to get better and better and better. Nez, do I have to create short form video? Of course not. You can still keep doing what you're doing. No, you don't have to create short form video. What happens if I don't create short form video? Nothing. But it's like, why would you not do it when it's just like this thing that's there, that's accessible, that's convenient, that almost, darn right promises you a way higher percentage of virality? Why would you forsake that? Why would you overlook that? Let me know what you think in the comments. This is very, very interesting. Now, if you have any questions, I'm happy to take any questions that you might have at all. Let me know if you have any questions at all. Happy to take any questions. I believe you had a question. Yeah, that's free. Exactly. Doug. And I want to see if I can find it. Maybe one of my mods can reshare the question. Oh, I found it. Okay. If you have any questions, type a big capital Q followed by your question. Try to keep it simple and short. And I'm going to answer it right now. But I'd also love to hear from you, podcast listeners, replay viewers. I'd love to hear from you guys right now. What do you think of what I just said? What are your thoughts on shorts monetization and short form video in general? I would love to hear from you. Please, I want these comment threads to be absolutely rife with engagement and help, and I want these threads to be super helpful to everybody who reads them. So if you have best tips, if you have your thoughts, your perspective on shorts monetization, your perspective on the creator economy, share them in the comments. Let's create a beautiful, engaging conversation that helps everybody who comes and hangs out with us, everybody who checks out the replay. Okay, Doug Layman from Layman's Terms. Are you still here, Doug? Let me know in the comments. Give me a thumbs up emoji if you're still here. If you're not, I'm going to answer your question anyway. But now is the time of the program to ask your questions. Please ask your questions. Anything at all, okay? Okay. So Doug Layman says, do you think it's better to upload a short from your mobile device or desktop? Difference in reach. Okay, Doug says he's here. So Doug is asking here, do you think it's better to upload a short from your mobile device or desktop? Difference in reach. I, Doug, have experienced zero difference. But I'll tell you exactly what I do. Even if I edit the short form content on my desktop, which I'm known to do, I add music, I add some titles or captions, etc., etc. I always airdrop them back to my phone because I want to upload them natively to Snapchat, to TikTok, to Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, YouTube Shorts, LinkedIn, Stories. I mean, I've just given you 15 posts from one video, right? Upload them natively. Do not download from TikTok or Instagram or even Shorts now because the watermark is there. But as far as on a simple level, I have not experienced any difference in reach, whether you upload through desktop or whether you upload through mobile. I will say this, mobile is really a predominant, traffic source. Mobile is a predominant really entity in the creator economy. If I were you, just so you really take full advantage, do what I just did and make sure that you upload it from your mobile device. That's just me on a kind of gut level, a sort of Jedi kind of intuition level. I would just rather you upload it from mobile. But as logistically, it doesn't make a difference. So I hope that helps, Doug. Great question. Thank you. Okay, Tony has a question. My man AL, it's so good to see you, Tony. Tony says, I've only been getting 37 views on my videos. Now, is this shorts or long form videos or all videos, Tony? Let me know. After talking with a friend, he suggested that I take a break and come back in a week and a half. Hold on a second. He suggested take a break and come back in a week and a half with a whole new set of ideas. Is that right? What do you suggest? So this is a great question, Anthony. And what I would say is this, okay, is you're still in the beginning stages, okay? You're still in the beginning stages of creating content. and really growing your channel. It can be extremely deflating. I know. It can be extremely frustrating. I know. The most important question you need to ask yourself is, does my content deserve views? It's the most important question you need to ask yourself. Look at your analytics, look at the data, and try to figure out. YouTube does if you're primarily a YouTube creator, YouTube does an amazing job of letting you know what type of content is getting the most views, where the engagement is at, how long people are staying, which videos are doing better than others, what traffic sources are better than others. And then what you want to try to do is let the data inform your content strategy and then build upon all of those features that your analytics have dictated to you. And you need a galactic, a galaxy of patience. You need a galaxy of patience. Remember, here's some context. Who's the number one creator of all time? Mr. Beast. It took Mr. Beast 7 to 10 years to get anything cooking on YouTube. 7 to 10 years before he started seeing anything even near the traction that he was hoping for. I think it might have taken him 7 years just to get 10,000 subscribers. Now, don't get me wrong, 10,000 subscribers is not a small thing. But it's really, really hard I feel you, Anthony. Like, you have no idea how much I feel you. It's really, really tough. It's extremely lonely. It's extremely isolating. I totally get it. It just takes time, man. It just takes time. And you just got to keep going, keep moving. If you really want this badly, if you really want this to be something of a full-time thing for you, and you really feel you have something worth saying, and don't be afraid, because it might change over time. I think there's something wrong with a creator who sticks to the same thing for years and years and years. Like, look at me. I've evolved. My channel, this main channel, has evolved multiple times because my interests have changed. My audience's interests have changed. If you want this bad enough, it'll happen. It's just going to take a ton of hard work, a ton of patience. Let the analytics help you, and try to get into some creator masterminds where you can talk to fellow creators who won't BS you, and take a look at your content and say, yo, Anthony, this video deserves less than 37 views. I'll tell you why. And don't take that personally. Use that objectively to improve upon, impress upon your next videos. Okay, Anthony, I love you, man. I hope that helps. Sherry Foster, I'm so glad you're here, Sherry. It's so great to see you. Sherry is awesome. She's a great Nez Nation family member, and she's been a huge support for a long time. Sherry says, I got an email from YouTube about monetizing my shorts. Do I have to follow up now, and how do I do that? You have to accept the terms. Make sure you accept the terms, okay? If you haven't accepted the terms yet, you won't be able to monetize your shorts. Once you accept the terms, you'll never have to worry about clicking, do you want to monetize this short? Your shorts will automatically be eligible for monetization, okay? But please have patience, because if you saw my screenshots, I'm making hundreds of thousands of views on one of my channel for shorts, and it got less than, $15. Just have patience. But again, the indirect monetization is what you should be thinking about, not the direct monetization. I hope that helps, Sherry. If you have any other questions, let me know. Oh, I love this question from Imad. I've been kind of silent, Imad. I've been letting all these sort of fake crypto experts who've now turned into ChatGPT experts answer this question, and watch this flurry of a huge wave of fake ChatGPT gurus talking about this ceaselessly online. I've been testing ChatGPT for the past maybe 2 or 3 months. I have used it to help me with my content creation. I've used it to help me with my content strategy. I've used it to help me with my holy mackerel, my captions and verbiage on different posts on different social media platforms, blog posts on my website, email marketing campaigns. And I'm so excited that you actually asked this question, Imad, because now I'm going to finally give my take on Chat GPT, artificial intelligence, the hottest topic at the beginning of 2023. And that is this. After using it for several months, after testing it out, after, really playing around with it for a long time, a couple of things. Number one, is it a phenomenal innovation? 1000%. It is a phenomenal innovation. Number two, is it going to replace everybody's position? Is it going to replace everybody's job? Is it going to destroy Google? Not even close. It is still a tool. And ChatGPT is a phenomenal tool. It's a phenomenal resource. It can streamline. It can definitely save you a lot of time on different types of tasks that otherwise would have taken you hours and hours, if not more. So it's a time saver. It's an amazing tool, but it's not an end all be all because the human element is still a binding partner in the results of using ChatGPT. What do I mean by that? You still have to ask ChatGPT the right question at the right time in the right format with the right effectiveness, meaning, and implementation. So it's not just about ChatGPT doing everything for you. It's not just about artificial intelligence doing everything for you. It's really only going to produce dramatic or effective results with your partnership. It's not just about doing, it's about asking the right questions of ChatGPT. So I have used it to come up with unbelievable captions on my posts. I've used it to come up with amazing ideas and suggestions and examples of blog posts, YouTube titles for my videos. But I got to be honest with you, and we're still kind of in the first sort of iteration of this. A lot of the time, it still took a lot of me to kind of fine tune it and mold it to what my needs are. So is it a phenomenal tool? Absolutely. Is it one of these things that's going to completely replace and completely, obliterate the necessity of human involvement? Absolutely not, because it's all about how you use that tool, right? It's just like having a nice car. Having a nice car is amazing, but how the driver makes the difference in the race. So all the racers could have the same specs, the same vehicle. Why is there always one consistent winner? It's how you drive it. That's my thoughts on ChatGPT. Let me know in the comments what you think of what I just said. What are your thoughts on ChatGPT? How do you use ChatGPT and artificial intelligence with your content, with your business, with your content strategy, with anything at all? I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know. Yeah, this is a great point right here. This is a great point right here from Jonathan. ChatGPT is only as good as the info it has to work with. Very well said. Now, do I think, and maybe this has to do with your other question, Ahmad, will Google penalize it in an upcoming algorithm? Now, this is really interesting. Google has answered the call to battle. Satya Nadella and Microsoft partnering with Bing and Sam Altman from OpenAI. And Google is coming up with basically their version, because this is the greatest kind of innovation, since, I mean, you could almost say since the iPhone or since social Web 2.0. Really, this is Web 3.0 in a whole new level. And so I think I never thought in my lifetime I would see something come along that will challenge the 800-pound gorilla, the behemoth, a company that I felt was untouchable like Google. But let me ask you guys, that especially this unbelievable, sophisticated Nez Nation audience that we have, I can definitely say for myself, since using artificial intelligence, OpenAI programs, it's not just ChatGPT, there's plenty others out there, I have found myself significantly using Google a lot less. I'd love to hear from you guys. What do you think? And also let me know in the comments, do you want me to do an entire stream, an entire show or video? Is it too loud, Shen? Let me know if it's too loud. It's hypnotizing. All right, I'll try to maybe put something else in there. I don't know. Maybe it's too loud. Okay. Is it too loud? It's a little, let me know how it is now. You're absolutely welcome, Imad. I'm so glad you're here. Good to see you, Barb. Barb USA. Good to see you, Barbara. Barb says, with your YouTube video, yes, I have. Absolutely, I have, Barb. Absolutely. And I would say, in all honesty, so this is a great question from Barb. Oh, I apologize. Okay, I apologize. Shen says, I kind of enjoyed it. Okay, great. Let me know how it is now. Let me know if the music is okay now. I just wanted something in the background. Let me know how it is now, Barb. Thank you, Shen. Appreciate it. Okay, so I want to answer this question right here. So Barb says, have you used ChatGPT to help you with your YouTube video transcripts, turning them into articles and courses? So here's how I have been using it. Again, it's a tool and it helps me look at ideas three-dimensionally. So all my ideas about how I should title my YouTube video, how I should title my content, how I should describe, how I should ascribe keywords, or how I should distribute them from a marketing standpoint using very specific, captivating, compelling caption and copywriting. I've been doing that absolutely 100%. But again, it's not something that is a substitute. It's just simply an aid. That's how it's been for me. It's been an aid. But I will tell you this. Here's something that I don't know if anybody's been telling you. I'm sure some people have. What I have been doing, okay, because I think SEO and search is forever transformed. What I have been doing is trying to produce a lot more LinkedIn articles, a lot more blog posts with ChatGPT's help. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to effectively get more ranking for a lot of my ideas about the creator economy, a lot of my ideas of the labor market, et cetera, et cetera. And so I can rank and search and again, draw traffic to my site, which in turn helps me to grow as a brand and a business. And so I have been having a lot of fun with that. But to answer your question directly, Barb, absolutely. Absolutely. And it's been a great tool. Again, you know, the same thing I used to do with Google where I would search, themes and topics or use Google Trends to help me with what are the ideas that my audiences are really thinking about? What are hot topics, trending topics? It's the same thing. Google is a tool. ChatGPT is just a more sophisticated tool. So it's fantastic. Not a substitute, but a highly, highly effective tool. Sherry says, I've been using it since the end of January. I've seen 300% on a new Facebook channel, but I've been researching the ways to ask the right question. That has been the most important thing. Thank you, Sherry. Brilliant. I couldn't have said it better myself. If you're just joining me, please tap that thumbs up. And guys, if you love the information and the value and the ability to get free, basically consulting for your brand, business, and your channels, become an insider. Link is in the pinned comment. It's also in the description of the video. And guess what? It's free. And this is your sure-proof way of never missing another live stream, another video, all the latest news, bulletins, breaking updates in the creator economy, as well as we do contests, live stream giveaways, and prizes too. I give Amazon gift cards. I give cameras. I gave our awesome mod who's not here right now, Luis, I gave him a $800 Sony ZV-1, which he won in a contest. So guys, make sure you become a Nez Nation Insight. It's free, for crying out loud. Just put in your best email, bada boom, bada bing, you're set. I got another DM here saying, hey, Nez, what do you use for your live streaming setup? What software do you use? Do you use Firecast? Do you use, Ecamm? Well, guess what? I have been live streaming since 1579. Yes, very, very long time. I know I look good, don't I? I look good for a 600-year-old. I've been live streaming since the beginning of the beginning of the beginning. Let's put it that way. I've used every platform imaginable. Okay, imaginable. In the pinned comment and a link in the description, I'm being completely transparent. I only use StreamYard. I'm able to bring up these comments. I'm able to use this cool ticket taper. I'm able to go live in multi-destinations, all from my browser. You don't have to download anything. Super easy, super convenient. You don't need any technical expertise. You don't need even any technical knowledge. It's so easy to set up. And with my link, you get a 14-day, not just 7, a 14-day free trial. And here's the kicker. You don't have to put in a card to sign up. Literally sign up for free and go live immediately. No credit card, nothing required. With my link only. So go check that out right now. Link in the comments and link in the description. It's my favorite streaming software. Easy, convenient, and fast. I also get your questions all the time. Hey, Nez, what kind of gear do you use? You always talk about content being the engine of all your business. What do I need? What kind of camera? What kind of lighting? What kind of microphone? What kind of hard drive? What kind of external drive? What kind of gimbal? What kind of tripod? I've got you covered on all of that and a whole lot more in a nicely, neatly organized idea list on my Amazon storefront. My wife and I are Amazon influencers, and we have our very own Amazon storefront. Go to amazon.com/shop/Professor Nez, and you will see my very, very detailed, budget-friendly content gear and live stream podcasting accessories guide right there. Just go to amazon.com/shop/Professor Nez. Again, amazon.com/shop/Professor Nez. Okay, who has any last second questions? Who? Oh, yes, I have. I have been live streaming way longer than you, Barb. I've been live streaming since you were just a zygote. Don't get snippy with me, Barb. I love seeing Barb. Barb is so funny. Barb's like, you haven't been live streaming as long as I have. Barb, I've been doing this since before Periscope days, 2015. Are you kidding me? Come on, Barb. Before Blab. Actually, technically, I've been live streaming in the classroom. You know why? Think about this. No. This is really, really important. You know, when I was teaching at multiple universities, now I don't do any of that. I'm just in my businesses full time. I was teaching at some of the top business schools in Southern California, right? Guess what? Every time I showed up to work, it was a live stream. Think about it. I'm in front of an audience, live, in person, and sharing knowledge and sharing information on how to be better at business, how to learn business acumen. So if you think about it, I've been live streaming since Barb was just an idea in her daddy's head. I love giving Barbara gruff. She loves me. She can't get enough of me. Barb, you can't get enough of me. Admit it. Any other questions at all? Oh, yes. Good question. Shen, thank you so much. It's great to see you, Shen. I hope you'll stick around and be here longer. Shen 10 says, have you heard of Bing upgrading itself to OpenAI's ChatGPT? Yes, I have. And it's actually been rolled out already. And I think a lot of people already have it. This is what was the catalyst for basically Google doing the same thing. This is basically what kind of incentivized Google to go after their version of OpenAI. Let's say it starts getting more traffic. Does it affect creators at all? I would think it helps creators. Yes, Microsoft made an absolutely huge investment in ChatGPT and Sam Altman and OpenAI. But I would think because what ChatGPT does, and I'm not an expert, I'm not claiming to be a guru, but what it basically does is it's able to distill billions and billions of data points on the internet and basically distill that into a refined answer. So if you're on the internet, you're creating content and you're doing things, I would think that would help creators. Now, I will say this. Just like every new innovation disrupts everything, just like every new innovation, right? I mean, cars disrupted horse and buggies, okay? Electricity disrupted Standard Oil, right? I mean, television disrupted radio, etc. I can go on and on and on, right? All these new innovations. Streaming has disrupted cable TV and television in general, right? As a matter of fact, I think streaming just passed cable TV for viewership for the first time. I think it just passed it, and it's just going to get even more. We need to adapt. This is why I really pride myself on, and I keep advocating to you guys that this is the place you need to be, because it's communities like this, it's conversations like this, where we can come together, we can share ideas, share our thoughts, so we can help each other and get ourselves prepared for what's going to come next. Because anticipation and adaptation are huge features to success, in my opinion, in the creator economy, and really in any industry, in any niche. So it's really, really interesting. It's a phenomenal time to be alive. I can't remember who tweeted this out. Somebody amazing tweeted this out. Might have been Elon. Said that this is just an incredible time to be alive. That we're really witnessing innovations that people are going to look back on and be like, "Holy mackerel!" Like, if you were alive during the invention of the internet, I mean, that's pretty phenomenal. I mean, there's going to be generations that are going to say, you know, can you believe people who were there when the internet, before the internet was here? There's generations even to this day who are just like, you know, I remember when there were no cars. I remember when there was no motion pictures. Okay. There's going to be generations that are going to be like, I remember when, you know, or there are going to be generations that say, my grandfather was there. My grandmother was there when artificial intelligence started. And I know this isn't the beginning of artificial intelligence by any stretch, but this is the beginning of something completely new and different and more broad-based usage, if you will. Thank you, Ahmad. I love you too, man. So great to see you. So fantastic. So fantastic. Any other questions at all about anything at all? I love you guys so much. I'm so proud of all you guys. And the last thing that I would say about Shorts monetization is don't rush to judgment. Don't count on it and as something of a reliable revenue source. Don't be discouraged. The indirect monetization, the indirect benefits of creating short form video far outweigh the direct short-term benefits of short video monetization. And it's just the beginning, y'all. This is just the beginning. So don't fret. Don't be discouraged. I wanted to be realistic. I wanted to be transparent. I know I'm going to keep creating shorts. I'm going to keep creating short form videos, probably create a lot more. And I'm curious to see if you will too. Let me know in the comments, what is your short form video strategy? Do you have a shorts strategy? Do you have a short video content calendar? Are you going all in on short form video? Are you kind of opting out? You know what, Nez? I'm going to stick to live stream. I'm going to stick to podcasting. I'm going to stick to my 10-minute and longer videos. I would love to hear from you. I respond to all the comments personally. And plus, let me know. You guys, I'm here to serve you. I'm here to serve you. So let me know. What do you guys want to see? What do you guys want to learn? What's a burning question that you have that you'd love to see a video on? What is a burning issue, problem, challenge? What is a burning impediment to your success that you're like, gosh, I wish somebody would make a video on this? I want to know. I want to hear from you in the comments. Let me know, because 99.99% of all the content that I create on this channel comes from you. I'm here to serve you. So I want to keep serving you. So please let me know in the comments. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you would like to have us talk about here on the Creator Economy Livestream Podcast Show. I love hearing from you guys. La Diosa, where in the world have you been, girl? La Diosa is here. I'm all in on shorts. Good for you, La Diosa. Good for you. Thank you, Ahmad. I really appreciate that. If you haven't already, please tap that thumbs up. And guys, make sure you become an insider. It's absolutely free. ProfessorNez.com/insider. It's free. And it takes you 2 seconds, less than 2 seconds. Put in your best email and baruch, you'll never miss out on another episode of the Creator Economy Livestream Podcast Show. You'll never miss out on the latest and greatest. You'll be in the know, everything you need to know about monetizing your skills, creativity, and experience. Let's make some Monet together. Let's provide impact together. Let's inspire together. Let's make some income together. Hello. That's what we got to do. So I'm so proud of you guys. I love you guys so much. By the way, we still have our amazing guest, a YouTube employee, is coming to the show. There's been some obviously developments. There's been some latest things arising that are beyond our control. But we've got a YouTube employee, a top YouTube employee coming on the show to answer your questions about growing on YouTube, shorts, and everything. Make sure you're here for that. I love you all. I'll see you soon.